My respect.
Is von Berg...
You came at the right time.
Welcome to Sukdol, Lord von Berghoff. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks! He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Just a beating? What about breaking a finger or two? Or singeing the soles of his feet? You yourself forced me and Capon to do similar things when you brought that captive to Trotsky.
Forced you? Come off it, boy. Should I tell the gentleman here what actually happened?
You just keep your fucking gob shut until someone asks you to squeal.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
This is unbelievable. He's lost everything, but he still thinks he can push us around.
Well, he's right, though. He is one of Sigismund's closest men.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
What's wrong, sir? You're not afraid, are you?
Afraid that Jobst, that court schemer, might defeat a warlord like Sigismund in the field? Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
I always knew you were nothing more than a turncoat.
Call it what you like.
What do you say, Lord Capon?
Well,
Lord Capon will be only too pleased to hear what Lord von Berkhoff wants to offer him.
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I have only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. So the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course! And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborz.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former Mintmaster, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Rutards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Rutard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
That sounds almost too easy.
You took the words out of my mouth. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
Christian of Pisek is the steward at the Italian court. He could help us.
Perhaps. But my brother's never been easy to deal with. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mintmaster's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
There is one O. Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly!
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not?
Fuck.
We can't. Godwin, say something. You're a priest, after all.
You're right. Jesus! Get a grip, fellas! Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears!
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Is there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin. I could explain to him.
He'll tell us to kiss his ass.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife and...
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take...
But what do we do with the legate?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
Alright, let's say we get inside with the legate. What then?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger.
May God look the up.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over.
What if the legate...
Well, we can always beat him up. Like, God...
Hold on.
Nobody's asking you to. We'll work on the legate, so here...
Alright.
Agreed then. We'll try. Henry, you go to the town and...
Most importantly...
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll...
And how are you going to get... The palace will be closed and maybe guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance.
That's true, milady.
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
She's coming with me.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Roothard Palace.
All right, and no dawdling.
That's that then.
You pretend to be the Lord of Lords, but
I would feel more ashamed if I hadn't taken her hostage.
if I learn you laid one finger on her...
Calm down, Sir Knight. I took her to Malashov. There were many in Kuttenberg looking for a way to blackmail or at least humiliate Ruda. And a pretty young daughter like...
We'll leave in the evening. We'll get closer to the town.
I hope she's been treated well.
Don't worry.
Smaller groups and spread out around.
First you have Ruthard imprisoned, and now you're helping his...
Can you imagine? I don't. Moreover, that Rudhard girl, and so were you.
That's none of your business.
So be it. But I advise you,
Rather we didn't attract too much attention.
Damn. And I was looking forward to getting a nice...
I'd never have thought it'd be so easy. First Istvan Toth, now you.
by tomorrow, you may all be dead.
Would you like to know how Istvan died? What it sounded like when he fell out of that window and got smashed on the rocks below the tower.
You seem to be laboring under the naive illusion that I cared about Doth. You killed a murderer and a fool. All you achieved.
Don't try that tough talk.
Afraid of
Not being firmly in charge for...
an interesting idea. I will remember it when I am dining with Lord Pisek, and you are picking up crumbs.
I hope it's not too comfortable for you here.
No need to worry, lad. Being under one roof with Zhishka and Cook,
I thought people like...
I'm your hostage. I appreciate being... If you attempt to steal the silver, you will draw all attention to... They will hunt you like vermin.
You want to buy your safety by...
What snitching? Sigismund's... And I don't have to worry about my safety, do I? Assuming you can keep that...
How does von Bergov seem to you? He's not nearly as threatening now.
W dupie mam Bergowa. Ale ta dzierlatka, którą ukrywał w wieży, jest warta grze. Piękna, młoda, wzór cnót niewieści.
She Rudhard's daughter, you
Tym lepiej! Myśmy ją przecież oswobodzili.
Is he talking about Rosa?
he just...
What do you think of the deal?
I don't care about von Bergov right now. Did you see how... I may be younger than them.
They're nobles too.
That was no obstacle to you in Malashov when you went against the devil.
I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
That makes sense. And the devil could... I probably wouldn't have taken him on.
If Sir Hanush saw you at Malashov, he'd be proud.
Well, now I just look like a fool. And it was only thanks to me that von Bergov even lived to see that council.
But you can't really blame Sam. If you were in his place, you'd see red too.
Whatever. Someone like him has...
Someone like him.
You know what I mean. Why do you keep defending...
Well, he's the closest...
You don't even share any blood. Even I could be your brother in that case.
A nobleman and a dung grubber, brothers? Impossible.
All right then. But try to understand, he simply went too far. Von Bergov will remember that well.
My respects.
Could you teach me?
Why not? But I can't write.
It looks like that.
I can hardly...
Aren't you looking forward to...
When they captured Pa, von Bergov's people came to Rutard Palace.
Did they do anything to you?
No, I wasn't harmed. But before they took me away, they ransacked the place. Then von Bergov just took... It's likely Vavak took our home for himself. He's always...
Well, you can try. When we free your father...
I hope so. But that...
How do we even get in...
Like I said, through...
Well, I suppose by now I ought to know you don't have back door...
You are in mining country, you know.
How will I find the entrance this time? From the position of some cross again?
No, I'll guide you this time. It's just below the walls.
Are you ready to go?
There's no point in...
Actually, Should we go?
There's no point.
All right.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero. But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first. Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
Well, be careful not to fall into the water. Those servants might think there's a water sprite crawling out of their cellar.
Most of them have known me since I was a little girl, and they're not easily frightened. Do you have any idea how many times they had to wash, dress and groom me to make me presentable to my father? I mean, when I was little, of course. Startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Sukdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, we got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
And he was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry. I was a silly goose to bring it up.
Is something the matter?
There's a bit of a snag.
Everything all right?
No.
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Well, what's to be done?
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. I'm waiting. Well, this is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there. What a view!
Getting me all wet like that. You've got no shame. I'll walk the rest of the way myself before you... Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
Well, be careful not to fall into the water. Those servants might think there's a water sprite crawling out of their cellar.
Most of them have known me since I was a little girl, and they're not easily frightened. Do you have any idea how many times they had to wash, dress and groom me to make me presentable to my father? I mean, when I was little, of course. Startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Sukdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
When we were defending the Barkov, he got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
He was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. He was scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry. I was a silly goose to bring it up. Damn. I didn't count on it being so deep.
Everything all right?
No.
What?
I most... Unless you...
What?
Don't worry. What's the hurry? I've got plenty of time. This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
Oof, I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you. What's the hurry? This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
Oof, I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you.
Oh, Sakura! I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avax people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
Oh, so I'm supposed to slaughter?
Yes, that scum has no right to defile this place with their presence.
Which means they did.
If we want to be sure they won't get...
My. What's the difference between those ragamuffins upstairs and the villagers at Malashov, eh?
But this is our home, our property. They have no right.
Folk who have nowhere to lay their heads and nothing to eat aren't much interested.
You're right. But they can't stay here either.
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you do? I'm responsible for keeping you safe.
Don't you worry. You don't have to hold my... Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my... I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above.
What?
Oh, don't...
But they'll see you.
No, they won't. I'll be round the corner before they have a chance.
Are you really sure that I...
You really know how to Now keep quiet and turn round. I don't want you look...
Right then. Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well.
Who's useless here, you muckball? Muckball? You're the calm down, fellas. Both of you got your... Going was good. Oi! Where do you think... You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit!
Sakura! Rosa! Could you... Rosa!
Show you... At him quick!
Do it.
That'll teach you! I'm all yours!
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there...
I barricaded the door.
What a mess.
Let's see what you're made of, you bastard.
Come on, then! I'll fucking pay you back!
You wanna try me? Whip your ass. Show what you're made of. You wanna try me? Don't dare bleed to death before I gut ya. Think you can face me, do you? Ha! Or do I have to get an axe?
Enough! I give up! Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will...
The mess is the last thing on my mind. There was my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. It's all gone.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court and, God forbid, you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable.
Not to mention it wouldn't last...
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with...
Or not at all.
If our plan succeeds and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping.
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide, and...
I won't let you go away. Even if I have to fight with your father, Zizka, and the devil.
Is that so?
I'll even tell Sigismund. Run back to Hungary. This girl is staying here.
That all sounds very nice, but there's nothing left here anyway.
You'll be all right.
My father would clap you in irons for that.
And for this.
Oh, it seems you know how a lady should be carried.
Where to, ma'am? I don't see any rivers, ditches, or puddles to cross.
Domihi castitatem e continentiam, sed non limoro. Forward, Sir Knight.
Oh, Christ. Is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look. You know about yesterday evening?
What about it?
I thought maybe you wanted...
Do you think there's a...
Well,
Nothing. I'm Lord Rutard's daughter. Our name still means a lot, despite when my pa is free and an opportunity.
and what if your pa found
What exactly?
that his daughter is no longer, entirely chaste?
Someone would have to tell him. It certainly won't be me, and I recommend you keep quiet as well. Are we clear?
Quite clear.
Although, maybe it won't even matter. Our plan may very well fail. And why throw something nice away prematurely? You know.
Well, if that's how you feel.
No weź. Czy ja kiedykolwiek gadałem coś o żarciu?
Ah, you talking about?
Greetings, elegant
No
monsieur.
właśnie.
You look almost as good as me, and that is no small compliment.
I've got some...
Hey? Well,
Sorry. I've got...
hey? Well,
So... I'd like to...
And for
It's been a while since me and Henry left.
Well, you picked the right one to ask. I didn't stay there much longer than you did. I was hoping to finally settle down somewhere. Lead a quieter life.
Hanush told a different story. He said when he and Razig came to get you, you were half naked, drunk, and...
I didn't say I was working on it, just that I was hoping to. And then they kicked me out to rescue your two arses anyway.
Thank God for that! If you hadn't have come when you did, who knows how we would have ended up?
The ways of fate and the Lord are unfathomable.
Witaj, Henryku.
I'll leave it out.
A wryj chcesz? Gnój jeden.
Here you go. Take it. see you're already here.
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to... I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday.
Some local beggar.
What about Rosa?
Why would she?
Mainly because you were going. She doesn't seem to like the rest of the group very much.
Well, it's not like you're doing much to change her mind. And the way things look around here certainly didn't improve her mood.
We may be bastards, but we're not... Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and...
Quite the contrary.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave...
I understand. But go and see him as...
You silly.
Sellers of worthless cat who charge dearly, crooks one and all. The tax will allow the city authorities to
Cities! Everyone here knows someone who has moved away for a better life, they say.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I reckon I'll have a look first. And maybe next time I'll even find... I've been taking lessons.
No entry here. Keep your nose to yourself.
Hey, what the hell are you looking...
Master Vavak...
Get out of my way. I'm coming in.
Says who?
Says me. Are you just deaf or completely thick too?
What have you?
I'm telling you, don't fuck with me and get your arse away from the door. And take your pal with you.
All right. But if Christian kicks you out, don't even come near us.
Christian of Pisek? I know him.
Hey, should we...
Why not let him go? He's alone.
Please, come...
Not a soul around. Very odd.
What the hell is that?
Think the Mint Master was so disorganized.
Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
I'm the one asking questions here. What are you doing here?
I could be asking you the same thing. But I've got a different question. How much did they pay you to tell them about the mint?
But that was stealing from the town.
And I could happily continue if you weren't such an honest idiot. Instead of which, I was almost caught and hanged. Fanush, Milosh, come here. Defend yourself. Or don't. At least it'll be easier. No!
Enough!
No
I give
surrender! Hey! He's gonna shoot! Go fuck yourself! I've been waiting for you. That mace won't do you any Take that! Fuck that!
Let it be known that a new one-off tax is to be levied in the city. I know that times are hard.
Come and hear! It's time you all heard the truth!
No entry.
Aye.
Master.
Get out of my... Says... What? I'm telling...
All right.
Christian...
Aye.
Why not?
Please.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
the? How the hell did you?
I have my...
All right, then.
Where is
He ran off.
And what are you doing?
That's none of your business. How much?
Vivek was...
And I could happily... Fanush, defend...
Do it! That hit home!
I surrender!
Games with me.
Enough!
I've been waiting for you. We're gonna go stand up this, son. You won't be able to take another one like that. Keep that mace away from me. You wanna try me? Useless. And you'll get another right away. Nice. Madman. Here we go.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
What the? How the hell did...
That pair of...
I might have known.
What are you doing?
I could be asking how much...
Vivek was...
And I... Fanush, defend... Bad luck.
Go fuck yourself. Show your stuff.
Ugh. Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak, wherever you are.
Cities! Everyone here knows someone who has moved away for a better life.
Christ! Pardon me.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
Fountain? Where does the water come from?
Careful.
Here, in the middle of the city.
Willkommen, mein Freund. Was möchtest du?
Show me your... talk about the...
You're in. Sehr gut. I can. Danke. Das war ein gutes Gespräch.
Would you repair it? I'd like to do... Do you accept...
More. Sehr. I can. Ausgezeichnet. Du hast ein gutes Geschäft gemacht, mein Herr.
Can you paint...
By all means. Best to hang it on a...
Gepriesen, what do you...
I'd like to do... Is this...
You won't. Why? Glad you found what you were looking for.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen.
My God, this is killing me.
I'm sorry.
So, I went to see my brother. And? To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he's
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
I'm sorry.
I was at the Mint Master.
Hold on. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quelle puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Bavak has disappeared. I found the key in his house. But I also met Christian Pisek there. He tried to kill me.
Good thing he didn't succeed. How did that end up?
He's dead.
At least he won't rat on us.
The main thing was to get the key, and we did. What's worse is that we don't have anyone inside the court. Well, can't be helped. Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so they left à l'anglaise.
Did you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. Pisak,
what exactly are we supposed to...
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see.
Well, we have no idea what's really down there.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Rutard's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking.
I'm gonna go explore the underground...
What exactly would you...
Where exactly are they?
They run under most... Some are remnants of the original mine gallery. So far, only the section from Rutard...
Well, the church is quite a long way from the core. If the tunnelers...
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly.
Tell me more about this...
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to...
That's a very straight...
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. He just didn't...
What was the tunnel to the...
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected.
Has anyone ever used...
No one that I know of.
Waste?
It leads from the kitchen, so...
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am...
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between...
But how will I know if...
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls...
Well...
Thanks for the advice.
Be careful.
I'll do my best. What...
We need to... When we break...
But how...
You can...
So...
Well,
thanks.
be careful.
I'll do my...
Das war's. That was a weak throw anyway.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
I told him I'd rather go with you.
You made the right choice. Brabant would have talked your head off.
Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Das war wohl nichts. Better than 3-1.
Let us go. That smell. Ugh. How long have they been throwing shit down here? It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. And it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Jiska and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost. And watch your head. If I keep breathing this air for much longer, I might be sick. Well, well, well. Somebody stashed some shunt down here. Hey, what is that? There is someone here.
What do you think? A rat? Bat.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
well... Stay here a little longer, so get on with it. Like, what's happening? You better... This is a holy ground.
Nothing here. We have to go somewhere else.
Ah! Ah!
It must be somewhere else. It should be somewhere around here. Try tapping on the walls. Somewhere around here. Try tapping on the wall. It does not go any further, so it has to be around here somewhere. Take a look around. Keep your eyes peeled.
That sounds different. We have it. That might do it.
Come, let us go back. Have you ever been to Kuttenberg? Before all this, I mean.
A long time ago. With Martin.
Is that so?
Aye. He was here on business and brought me along as help, but I didn't see much. Martin met with a customer in the morning, and we drove back home in the evening.
Perhaps we passed on the street and did not even know it.
Good morning, Henry.
But now, if people didn't stare at my scar all the time, I wouldn't even know about it.
Should I take that as a thank you?
Definitely. The very fact I didn't kill you the instant you touched me testifies to my gratitude.
Why? You're threatening now. But then you just screamed and fell into a faint. And a good thing, too. At least you don't remember what happened next. Trust me, I'd rather forget it, too.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could, and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything. Oh, and while we're...
What now, then? Have you come up with a way...
I should say... Hey, listen up! All of you! You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully, and while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly. No killing.
Is everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine, and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
You said Pozzo has a band of soldiers with him. Wouldn't it be better if we all went?
And leave this place unguarded? That's too risky. Someone has to keep watch in case...
That stands to reason. We cannot leave
Oh. All right, then.
All right. Let's get to work.
Report to me tomorrow morning, is that clear?
I was hoping you'd be coming with us in the morning. That's a shame.
Don't get me started on that. I mean, it's been some time since our escape from Malashov. And von Bergov is... well...
Just you wait.
True enough. But I'd still rather go with you. The only entertainment I have here, both of which can be entertaining...
I'll trade places.
Oh?
No. But I don't want to leave Rosa and Catherine alone. With Brabant.
Well, well. Is our Henry a little...
Maybe.
So, that night... My God! You rotting stag! It's a wonder you didn't bring the whole house down.
Can't you yell any louder? Some people at the other end of town might not have heard you.
Don't worry, I'll be as silent as the grave. Spill it. Exaggerate.
All right. I slept with her. Happy now?
The question is, was she happy? She's acting all virtuous, but something tells me she's just playing.
Well, she wasn't complaining. Neither was I. But it was a bit strange.
Did she scream? Cry? Laugh? Bite? Scratch? Or did she take a whip to you?
No, nothing like that. She just seemed to know what she was doing. Like it wasn't the first time.
What did you expect? That she was saving her cherry for some knobhead from Skalitz?
No, but...
My friend, a pretty young lady in a big town. I'm surprised...
Is it healing well?
Those few days following your... I thought I'd pluck it out of my head myself.
Show me what you've got, lad.
Hurt like hell.
Should I take that as a thank you?
Definitely. The very fact I didn't kill you the instant you touched me testifies to my gratitude.
Why? You're threatening now. But then you just screamed and fell into a faint. And a good thing too. At least you don't remember what happened next. Trust me, I'd rather forget it too.
How are you looking forward to parleying?
It's an uphill struggle, son. Fortunately, not many speak Italian round here. So at the court...
Where did you learn it, huh?
From a Florentine. I met him amongst the mercenaries. All I know about him is his name. He probably joined the army together.
How did he end up?
He fell at the Battle of Kosovo.
I'm sorry.
Can't be helped.
Will the legate be able to understand?
Oh, you'll have to. I'm counting on my Latin, which I studied much longer. But I can't remember the last time I spoke.
You're not planning on drinking before you...
There's not much chance for it. I can't drink in the morning on an empty stomach.
Good luck then.
Thanks.
Can we go to Lorette?
I reckon it's too... We have to leave before the crack of dawn.
What about Lorette's?
I reckon it's too... We have...
door.
Good day, good day.
Is there a coin?
Greetings.
Did anyone show?
Yes, in some fa-
I'll get.
Once you're done.
How's trade?
I've got the.
Thank you very much. Almost got it done. Sharp as a razor.
Come. How can I?
Show me your way.
I hope you'll be satisfied.
Greetings to you. Good day.
Excuse me.
My respects. Take.
What do you have for sale? I'd like to dis- Is this enough?
You. Finally. You made a fine purchase, friend.
Hey, stop fighting!
Greetings.
What do you... I'd like to do some... Is this him?
You Very well then. Great. I'm glad you found... Great.
Awful weather.
I've heard you've got a new addition. Have nothing to wear.
Stop by then. Stop by.
I'm sorry.
I've got some...
Hey? Well,
Sorry. I've got some...
hey?
Here.
Come back.
So,
You must wait.
Mary, Mother of God, is going to be...
So,
You must wait.
so,
You must wait.
Close to the others. Hey, hey, hey! Come up the doors and then hard from
But will he be able to use it? We shall see. Ready? Fight!
Build
Excuse me.
He was staring at you. No, I wasn't. Even if I was, there's no law against it.
Don't you have anything better to
God be with you.
do? I'm sorry.
God be with you.
I have what if you ever need anything else.
God be with you.
Christ, I'm hit. No, you don't. Bloody was, I saw him.
You're looking for a fight? Bring it on. I'm not afraid of you, and I can look at whoever I want to. I mean...
Woman! They look like angels on the outside. Stop!
What do you want? What?
Maybe next time then.
I was what?
Very well.
Great.
All right, and...
I see.
All right. Agreed.
Archers, get set! And loose!
I don't know, but it seems to me. And on top of that,
All right, I hope we get...
I'm sure this will.
Bis bald, mein...
Whoa.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. People!
And build up your body as well as
Greetings
your
to
spirit.
you, friend.
That city's hall. What an occasion, eh?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings to you too.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings to you.
Be careful.
Big doggy. It happens. Just watch them go next time.
I'll be with you.
Greetings.
Kurwa!
So,
You must wait.
Buono il pollo, eminenza. Così così, eh? Il cibo da queste parti fa un po' cagare. Ma che diavolo? Come cazzo vi permettete? Eh?
Sit the fuck down.
Nos non... Oh, fuck. Nos non cuer... Vos nos... Vos non vulnerabo. Nobis est petitio. No. Proposal. Ragazio. Ita. Ragazio.
Can you cut it short?
Fuck! Don't interrupt! Latin is tough when you're sober.
Fucking hell!
Andiamo! Forza! After them! They mustn't get away!
Figlio di puttana! Figlio di puttana! Più veloce! Spara! Più veloce! Figlio di puttana! Ma io sto curvenendo! Più veloce! Taki herlawa, jaki szybki! Più veloce! Spara! Taki herlawa, jaki szybki! Spara! Più lacie! Biorę tego z łukiem! Più lacie! Jo, ty stara szkapo! Trzymaj się ich blisko, Henry! Più veloce! Ma jest to, kurwynęty! Spara!
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
Well, do your best, don't you? That's all you can do, really, isn't it?
Guess in these times, no.
Yeah.
Not sure about this, though, eh? Who's keeping these roads? No one looks after them, you know.
My words exactly. I mean, no one gives a damn until some noble rides along, and then he's surprised.
Per amor di Dio, mi lascia in pace. Io sono un uomo di chiesa, capite? Non ho fatto nulla. Misericordiosa Vergine Maria. Cosa vi devo di curvato un gambe? Aiuto!
Right, let's see him.
Nie chciał zamknąć gęby, to dostał. Nic mu nie jest lekko otumaniony. No przecież lekko dostał z bańki, no leciutko.
You've killed him.
No przecież nic mu nie zrobiłem.
You fucking killed him, you great Polish ox!
You are going straight to hell for that. That's right, hell! And all those horned demons there will be taking turns with you. You just wait. They're going to be fighting over your Polish arse.
Przecież nie chciałem, no! Boże, czemu dałeś mi tak tępy łeb?
Strip them, or their clothes get even more soaked in blood. You can undress His Eminence here.
Me?
Why? Because you're the legate now.
Well, that didn't really work out. What are we going to do now?
You heard, didn't you? We'll get rid of the bodies, get Godwin dressed up, and hope his Legate Act fools the Church Council. It's too late to back out now.
Another plan that'll fool.
You know where you can shove that kind of talk.
Let's get out of here.
Agreed.
Are you going back to...
Aye. We have to wash the clothes, get God... We still have some time. I have the feeling that...
You know what?
Stai attento!
Già!
Ti ucciderò! Stai attento! Figlio di puttana! Stai attento! Fate qualcosa! Figlio di puttana! Taki herlawa, jaki szybki! Più veloce! Taki herlawa, jaki szybki! Quick! Più veloce! Aiuto! Szybciej! Ma nie hai sto scorrimenti! Ci uccideranno! Trzymaj się blisko, Harry! Stai attento! Fate qualcosa!
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
Well,
You can undress His Eminence.
Well, that did...
You heard, didn't you? We'll get... It's too late. You know what?
Let's...
Agree.
Are you going...
Aye. I have the...
You know what?
Più veloce!
Già!
Stai attento!
Già!
Stai attento! Fate qualcosa! Spara!
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
well, do you...
You can undress...
Oh,
You heard, didn't you? It's too late.
another plan that'll
You know what?
Let's get out.
Agreed.
Are you going back?
Aye. I have the
I'll go with you.
Fine. But what I said stands. This is the last chance to tie up loose ends. Are you sure?
All right.